Oh, looks like I am on. Okay. Hi. I wasn't planning on coming on because I was just going to talk and be on FT8 just to piss off Mr. Adam Weber there. Just to let you know, I don't know, I got like my tonsil is like, it's so big, it's white inside my throat. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't feel sick, but anyways, had a lot of fun today. I went to go pick up my daughter, and my wife's tired. I hit something, or she hit something before I got in the car, and a screw was in there, so we had to get that taken out. So that took about an hour and a half of my day. Yes, I had a big giant tonsil stone the other day. Actually, I was pretty proud of it. I wish I could have taken a photo of it. It was huge. It was like this, almost the size of a peanut. So that might be why it's sore, because I pushed it out on the side. You guys ever had those? I know this isn't the tonsil stone live stream here. So we got a sad ham in here today, and it's not Todd Lawrence. It's Adam tonight. Adam might be the whipping boy tonight. Everybody make fun of Adam in the chat. Yeah, I did have some soft serve, actually. I went to, when I was waiting for the car, I had some soft serve. It was very good. Have you guys had tonsil stones? Ugh. Yeah, because my throat, like right in here and in my ear, like I woke up this morning, my ear was all sore. See, I'll know it's all connected. So the fact of wearing headphones for 2 hours doing a live stream didn't really feel too good. Another Adam, yes. This one back here. This one right here. I don't think he's in here anymore. I think he might have left. I think we scared him away today. You know, I was going to get on voice, but I didn't see too much talking. The bands don't look too bad, though. Ew. You know, some of these awards are just like badges for, I don't know, for Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. They don't mean a whole lot. And apparently, I got like 2 emails today saying I'm doing very good on FT8 battle, and I'm not even paying attention to it. I've been off the last couple days. I could have worked today, I guess, but I didn't, and it would have been by Adam. Instead, I'm working on Thursday, not by Adam. Ear, not tooth. That's who I was going to look up. Oh, I thought I talked to him before. FT8 isn't ham radio. Explain to me how it isn't ham radio. Give me some details on how FT8 is not ham radio. Explain to me how, please, in detail, how FT8. I would love to know. Good. Hello from Kentucky. I hope you're warming up, but I guess you're not. I talked to some people in Tennessee today, and they were not extremely excited about their weather situation there, and they're from here. All right, Craig, I'm trying to get you. So ham radio, you actually have to talk to people? Like physically talking to people? So CW is not ham radio? I was a master debater in high school, so try me at it. You guys seen me debate. Just remember, there's different aspects of ham radio. Just because you don't agree with like it, like I don't like CW. I just don't. I don't frown upon it. I just don't like it. To me, it's not real ham radio. How about that? CW is not real ham radio. Should I make stickers now? Gotcha, Craig. So to explain to me, Adam, why FT8 is not real ham radio? I would love to figure out what that is. How is that possible? Please give me some details on that, on how it's not ham radio. I'm on ham radio frequencies. I'm using a ham radio. I would like to know, because then if I'm not really talking to somebody, then CW is not ham radio, and I don't want to debate that because I'm gonna lose that one. And you know what, Nate, and you're right, and I agree with you in that. I really enjoy FT8 because when I was sending out 35 emails this afternoon. Okay, no. I'm asking you. Why do I have to explain? I'm not the one that stated something. So you stated it. Just explain to me how it's not ham radio. Someone take a screenshot of this. I want to know why FT8 isn't ham radio. That's the question today. Should I put something, a question in the chat? Is FT8 real ham radio? Is FT8 real ham radio? There we go. A poll, yes. There we go. We got a poll going. Folks. We don't do polls very often on here. Here we go. We got a poll. We got a poll. So oh. Hopefully Nate got that screenshot. Why is it on the FCC test if that's the case? Discord? Let me see if my phone is operating yet. Okay, it is. I just did an update, which I wasn't planning on doing today. I had a lot of fun last night talking to you folks. I went completely solo with nobody in Sonobus. And the normal people are welcome in Sonobus. So we're only at 80%. You know what? I didn't even vote. Can I vote in my own poll? I don't think I can vote in my own poll. Yeah, I don't think I can vote in my own poll. Going to Discord. Dustin, thank you. Good morning. Nice to see you in here. We're just talking about. I just learned today that FT8's not real ham radio. So I have a poll up there if you guys want to put in. I can't even vote in my own poll. I find that very disturbing. You should be allowed to vote in your own election. That's why I like this. Everybody's opinion is welcome. And here's the original sad ham. And he's not even sad. You're the most unsad sad ham I know. I've made dozens of contacts with you. I tried to meet Adam for lunch, but they closed the freaking, whatever that was, Whataburger or whatever it was. I was on the radio. It was only a receiver that I was on, though. I heard you on the radio, and I went and grabbed my my iPad. What am I going to do? Get out of bed and run over to my radio just so I could say hi? I said hi on my text. We're only at 68% FT8's real ham radio. Wow, that's a lot closer than I thought. Only 19 votes, so don't forget to vote. Let me see something here. I didn't even get to vote. So I have to get on my personal account. So I had to switch accounts. To vote. Come on. My thing is stuck. What's up, Greg? Nice to see you. I've just been told that FT8's not real ham radio. So I put up a poll. So don't forget the poll. Oh my goodness. I can't switch accounts. It's a lot closer than I thought. Let's see if my text works here. Oh, I'm not stirring up anything. I was told by him that FT8's not real ham radio. And by the way, you can do a tech can do FT8. You can do FT8 6 meters. You can do FT8 10 meters. I was going to be up by your house today, but Greg, but the traffic was too bad, and my throat hurts. I got lots of haters. You should see one of these nights when I get drunk. I'm going to go through my email live. And it get like piss off a lot of people. But he said that and he never really gave me any, details why it's not ham radio, other than the fact that you actually don't talk to somebody. But you don't talk to anybody when you use CW, so CW is not real ham radio. I would agree with you if CW is not real ham radio. So I was going to go to the Mills and then go up to Altaloma after. I've showed I've sent a couple screenshots over to the admins, and I definitely showed. I don't know if Neil's in here. Last photo I did, I breezed through my saved emails of hatred, and just went on for days of it. And then, you know what? Why don't you guys put something in the comments? I'd rather have comments than I have engagement. It would help me out, but maybe they realize that. I don't know. I guess RTTY is not a ham radio. I don't think he hates me. He just doesn't he doesn't like my live streams because I'm talking and it's FT8. But I made 7 contacts since I've been on, and apparently I'm playing FT8 Battle Royale, and I didn't even realize it again. Let's see where I'm at on that. I'm not even in the leaderboard tonight. Oh, I am actually. I'm on 7. Yesterday. I didn't even make the top 10. Oh, wait a minute. I was in the top 3. Oh, that's not bad for not even trying. I'm just trying to make contacts. I'm trying to get my fake awards. It's just like my my patches for the scouts. Was it a nude Sasquatch? So Adam still hasn't explained to me. I would love to talk about it, and this is why I'm here. Master debater. And generally, I won't debate topics unless I understand them. This one I understand. Yeah, it's something new. They Dustin and Colin brought it up to me. Like a virtual coin. What's a CQWWA? I already got him on this. I've been seeing this a lot. Jackson County, West Virginia. A worldwide award. Well, I helped him out. This guy's got a nice trout there, it looks like. I'm guessing that's a trout. I don't know much about fish. It was created by AKA the Ham Radio. Okay. What's his call sign again? I'm bad about that. You guys know I'm bad. Another completely fake award. It's a scout patch. Another scout patch. By the way, I'm bringing my QRZ award shirt to Hamcation, and I really hope I run into the people at the QRZ. I don't know if QRZ is going to be there. I don't know how that works out. I might change my answer if it's real, because SSV is the same thing. You just press a button and talk. If it's not real to you, then it's not real to you. Hey, I got a participation award for field day. Oh, nice. Another patch? Where are you going to put the patch at? I'm not going to put that message on there. Be nice. I love it. What about that? What that one Chad sent me or put on there from Canada? Oh, it's like vagina. I got till March. Oh, you got till March 1st. I mean, I guess I could put in field day, but I don't think I'd had most of my contacts were on 12 meters, and I don't think 12 meters is a field day ban, if I'm correct. And 17 meters the same. 20 meters was ridiculous the other day. There's no space. Everybody's talking over everybody. Just whatever. I had a lot of fun on 12. Correct? You know, I'm not really into the contesting thing. I think these awards are nice goals, but don't really mean a whole lot. I mean, maybe they do some people. They can show them off behind them in a wall. So if FT8's as fake as a fake QRZ award. Oh, I didn't do that. I forgot. So is DStar real ham radio? See if this works. There we go. Where are we at on the poll there? We got to be in the 70s percentile range, right? 75%. How many people voted? We only had 28 votes, and there's like 40 people watching. Is there 40 people watching? That's giving you guys a headache. 35 people watching. Boy, FT8 or FT4 is going away. I saw Dan in here a lot, by the way, on a 10 meter or 20 meter earlier. Not if you're on your phone. I don't think that's real ham radio. We should divide the two modes, communication modes and where you could share ideas and talk. Well, you could, yeah. I'm not against that. I mean, it is a two-way it is a two-way contact. Yeah, you know, I really wish, I mean, there's a lot of almost too much traffic on 20 meters. It was nauseating. I don't really like that much traffic. I couldn't even find a place to park. What's this? What am I looking at here? What rabbit hole you guys put me down? Don't do that to me, Dustin. Simulated ham radio? So that's real fake ham radio. So go ahead, Adam, and click on that link. It'll have all the fake ham radio there you want. That's real fake ham radio. I haven't figured out the process of logging SOTA contacts. I haven't done a SOTA, but I would like to do a SOTA. Like I said, I want to climb up Cucamonga Peak. I might do that. Not this summer coming up, but the next summer. I'm probably going to have the whole entire summer off. Unwanted. I'll be on the unemployment line. And I'm also like kind of get myself in shape for that because that's a 9,000 foot climb there. I've done it twice. The last time I did it was the senior year in high school, so that was well over 30 years ago. And I will be bringing my HT up there. And I could probably make a really good contact with Greg there because you'll be right below my toes. They even have fake awards and a ham simulator. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'd definitely like to do a soda at some point. Oh, you know, the other thing I'm really hoping to see at Hamcation is some folks over at the Kenwood booth to see if they have the whatever their new mobile radio is. I'm guessing that thing's over $1,000, but it has a little bit more functionality than the 5100. I think it does a crossband repeat. I'm spacing on. You guys know I'm bad on model numbers. It's like I know a guy at work. He is like knows every single model number, but he doesn't know how to use the gear. Oh, nice. 20 meters was dead right before I came on. I was hearing some faint voices on 40, but nothing really good. That has HF on it? I thought I had 220. VHF, UHF, and 220. I thought. I might be wrong. Newcastle. Anybody need Delaware on 40 meters? They're there. 40 meter FT8. What's the name of that new Kenwood D something or other? Oh, D750? Is that what? Yeah, D750. Yeah, it is 220. It's not HF. That's what I thought. If I'm gonna spend some money on a radio, I think I might upgrade my 5100 in my car. Maybe it will make me talk a little more on there. Although this has a Wi-Fi connection, so I might be able to go directly into a DStar. It's a good question. I've made voice contacts with folks that I had radio antennas in their attic, even like part of their fence as a antenna. If anybody can help Frank here, is it yeah, it sounds like it's tuned. You get a lot of interference. Is it by something with some power maybe? It's by a furnace or something? Something running along the coax. I don't know. I like the functionality of my 5100. I hate the display. It's too grayscale. Like there's no depth of field in it. And then at night it's too bright. And I know there's settings to change all that, but what's the call sign in Delaware? See if I still see him. I see Maine. No, Delaware's now gone. I see Maine. Yeah, Delaware's gone. So this will be able to work satellites because you can crossband repeat, I'm guessing. By the way, in the pin message, don't forget to hit that pin message if you can. I want to get some views on that. I was going to buy that radio, but no VHF. VHF to VHF. Oh. What, you mean crossband VHF to VHF? I don't think any radio's done that I can recall. My TS2000 wouldn't even do that, I don't think. I have a D71V that's actually sitting here on my floor not doing anything, which I probably need to sell. My guess is you'll probably run across something like I said at the beginning. TMV71A, yes. It's sitting here on my floor looking at me right now. Just like my ID52. Quality audio built-in speaker delivers high quality audio, which is essential for clarity and communications. This feature enhances satisfaction and operational effectiveness. I like the crossband repeat in it. And it has good filtering. Although I remember when I had it in my car, I would drive by cell towers and stuff, and the front end would get noisy. But the previous version of the handheld version of this radio, Dana had, and man, that thing sounded good. Oh, he gone. Oh, really? Well, you want one? I don't have the original parts for it, like the mic. You own a couple? You want another backup one? No more Delaware in here. Maine's still in here. Oh, there we go. Delaware's in here. WA3THL. Newcastle, Delaware. So if you need Delaware, he's in there. You have my Venmo address. Dang, Orlando's going to get down to 26 this week with wind chills as low as 12 degrees. Wow. Good thing Hamcation isn't this week. Yeah, that's cold. I don't like cold. I was in cold about a week and a half ago, and I don't like cold. What part of South Florida you in? It also one of the few radios you can actually. Yeah, that's why I liked it. I used to use that actually in my car. That's why I like my TS2000. It crossband repeat. It's pretty cool to hear yourself see how your station is actually doing. I would kind of remote in and do 520, and I can kind of hear myself and see how my signal is coming out south of Tampa. So you're on the Gulf Coast. I have some friends that live in Tampa area. We had a guy that didn't like me too much there in the Tampa area. I gotta be careful. I forgot I was streaming there for a second. Oh, I've talked to him on free DV. Oh, I know this call. He does the net, I think. So it'd be good to get him on 40 meters. I made a 10-meter contact with my HT with France when I was downstairs one time. The thing is with the HF, you can't change frequencies. Like if I'm away from the radio, you can't like scroll around the band. That radio did not have a scope. Europe is coming alive. You could change frequencies with the TMV71, huh? Do you think you can with this radio that's coming out? I didn't see any documentation, but I remember there was a string of DTMF tones you would do, if I'm correct. I think I did play with that at one point. I don't think I did it I didn't realize I was doing it till I was doing it, and I didn't really know how to, but I think I experimented around with it. Go, I'm getting them. Dennis has been in this chat before, too. So maybe he'll jump in here. I've been to Homestead before. There used to be an H.H. Gregg there, I believe. I think I have a photo of that somewhere. I have to find that. So Adam, are you still in here? Not the Adam from Oklahoma. The Adam from Lost Wages. You ever figure out why FT8 isn't ham radio? No, he's here. Oh, I'm not that sad of a ham. There's only like 4 people that talk on that now. And the Pack My Bags is on there. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. He actually is down the street from my house. Pack My Bags. K6, Pack My Bags. K6, Pack My Bags. Oh, he moved. He used to be in Ontario. See, I can't go on any repeaters really right now because there's probably nets going on. I actually don't hear a net. Generally, I go on Papa 22. I thought there was a net going on. I'm not on the Papa system. Should we listen to the Win system and see if we hear anything?
Next check-in is W6JJ's Charlie. What are some of your favorite childhood memories?
I don't see. I can't even. They changed. I don't have. They changed all the inputs for this.
Miles.
All right, listening to the Papa. All right, take care, dude. Looks like South Africa's coming in. I don't have a radio. I don't have a radio to do that. It's a fake channel. I'll go with that. So I'm monitoring the Papa system. Oops. Oh, look at that call. I made contact with him, but it's not in here. I thought I made a voice contact with him. I remember looking at this. I was with A gray man. Tim was on. Is tonight Wednesday? No. Really? I don't even want to mess with it. And my soon-to-be hair. It's like Adam's a whipping boy. Oh, F that guy. I don't know anybody that likes him. Even the people that voted for him don't like him. But I'm on FT8 and listening to
And good evening. This is Bob, K6EGG, representing
Here comes the net.
San Diego and Imperial County chapter of the American Red Cross.
Oh, here comes the net.
We'll be reconfiguring the PAPA analog repeater system for the American Red Cross Disaster Services Technology TeamNet, scheduled for 8 p.m. and expected to last for approximately 30 minutes. In approximately 3 minutes, we will be segmenting out the following repeaters: PAPA 7, 9, 10, 11, 15, 18, 37, and PAPA 40. At the end of the net, we'll return the system to its normal use, and would like to thank the PAPA system members for the use of their system this evening. Again, KG6RGI.
Are you delayed? I think he's delayed. I think he needs to I don't know. Giving blood on the air, a thon. Is there a special call sign for that? And by the way, I have given blood. I haven't done it recently, but I have done it a lot in the past. You know, I don't mind the F5100, but the display on it's horrible. It is not soothing to the eye. Or my other eye. No breakers here. Nice cat. Where's Scott at tonight? He would like your cat photo. You guys will have to compare cat photos. Jay, nice to see you in there. The Papa added a bunch of new repeaters. It sounds like they're linking all the digital things up to it. The DMR and the P25 and the DStar. Red Cross net coming your way. You know, and to your point, I always worried about some of these older folks that are on ham radio, worried about their pacemakers getting screwed up by HF frequencies. Mount Baldy. Wow. Technically, it's Mount San Antonio. I've tried to go up. I've tried to climb Mount Baldy. It's much steeper, and I failed twice. That's a rough one. Lots of decomposed granite on that trail. With the Cucamonga Peak, it's switchbacks, and it's not as steep. Oops. I can't get the. I don't have a PC or a. I have an Apple phone. I don't have a. What do you call it? Android. That's it. Yeah, you're an airplane guy there. There, Adam. Did you see that that video, that A350, the wheel coming off there from your old airport? It's almost 8 o'clock in Southern California. Here we go with the. With the net. Yeah. Why isn't the net starting? Got quiet. I can use some 80-meter voice contacts, by the way. So I guess their net isn't happening. Maybe. I keep on hearing kerjunking. Really? Maybe this
on RT Systems radio programming software.
maybe it's just on
at 10
AHF
a.m. Pacific time.
or in
RT Systems offers user-friendly programming software for amateur radios. If you can think of a ham radio, they probably have a module for that. Karen, KD4
I can't get into 11
will be
or
our
10.
host for this Zoom presentation. See
That's
the Papa website and email for the link to this meeting, and mark your
that's too
calendar
far
for
south.
February 7th, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Yuma Ham Fest 2026. The Yuma Ham Fest is back this year
I'm
on
not sure.
February
I wasn't really
27th
paying
through
attention.
the 28th. Papa will be in attendance at booths 81, 82, and 83, so make sure to come on by and pay us a visit. This year, the Papa system is asking members to donate their no longer
Sounds like
needed
an
ham radio equipment.
Sounds like
or
an
resale
AI
at Yuma.
voice.
Proceeds will be used to update equipment at the Papa repeater sites. If you would like to donate your equipment, you can also bring it to your local breakfast or luncheon before the Hamfest. We are also looking for volunteers to help out with the event and make this the best Hamfest experience possible. please reach out to Michael Rickey by email af6fb@papasys.org or sign up on the Papa website if you can help us out this year. Papa Annual Dinner, 7 p.m. Friday, February 27th. Please join us at Du Bois Italian Restaurant at 284 South Main Street, Yuma, Arizona. Seating is limited to 20 people, so please RSVP early for the Friday
Only
night
20
Papa
people?
dinner on the Papa website. For more Hamfest information,
Hamfest
please
Yuma.
visit the Yuma Hamfest website at www.yumahamfest.com. All this information and a whole lot more can be found on the Papa website at papasys.com.
Too bad I'm working during that time. February 27th.
All right. Looks like we're going to be Yuma bound. I think the 315?
Friday.
311 to Yuma? That's kind of a great movie out there. So yeah, if you're able to go to Yuma and maybe spend a little time there, we could sure use some help. I think we got people to man the booths, but there's going to need some people at the doors, I think, and maybe even selling tickets or something. So if you'd like to participate,
This voice sounds
or anything
natural.
like that, please get a hold of Michael Rickey by email or on the Papa website. And I believe on the emails, you could actually sign up through that too. So, all right, with that, let's see if there's any other announcements for the net tonight. Announcements only at this time.
Try to get me on FT8, by the way, 40 meters if you're out there.
All right, not seeing or hearing anything. We will continue here with the net. Just got off my local ACS Aries net. Didn't have to run it this time, but I do have to participate.
Should I check in?
Check in and all that kind of good
It's weird.
stuff.
So we're listening to
It's kind of
DStar.
a busy night here in the shack, but it's fun. It's a good busy. I like that kind of stuff. Well, I don't have a specific topic for tonight or anything like that, but we'll welcome any questions you might have if you're new to DStar and you'd like to...
Oh, it's a DStar net.
Maybe, I guess at this point, if you're on the air, you're probably already got your radio working. But there may be a few questions you might have. And if you want to just check in and say hello, that's also very fine with us here. It's a very casual net here on the Papa system, and I think it's been going for a while. I've been doing it for a while, and I don't even know how long that is. Probably 8 or 9, 10 years or something. Probably 8 or 9, 10 years or something. I'll shut up. Take a few check-ins here, see who's out there. Check in with us here on the Papa System Tuesday night DStar TechNet on Reflector 12 Alpha. Please come now.
What is that?
November 6th, Charlie Alpha Alpha Corbin, Quebec, Dale.
How do you say that? Axolotls. Okay. You have axolotls. Don't let the cats get to them.
Bob,
Yeah, don't
South
do that.
Carolina.
All right. Okay. Good night. Talk to you later.
K6QQP, Randy.
Don't squeeze too hard. Daddy doesn't feel too good tonight. Okay.
K6EGG in the pile up.
Pile up. We got a pile up on the check-ins tonight. Here he comes. Here's Milo.
Alpha Bravo 6, Mike Bravo, Jeff.
That cat loves Haley. And axolotls or whatever the heck she's talking about. What's up, Milo? That's it?
K6QN, Chuck.
Greg K6FUU.
RPG, Bob in South Carolina. Don't know if I got through on the first time. Maybe I was part of the pileup.
South Carolina. Go ahead. First time caller. He's still in here?
November 6th, Alpha Quebec, Dale. Don't know where I made it the first time either.
Does he throw up in here?
All right, everyone in the pool.
Well, move him out. Move him
I
out.
think everybody made it. I got quite a few.
No,
so,
get him out of there.
Yeah, I think I got just about everybody.
I don't want him throwing up in here.
And let's see. I'm just writing some names.
Is he throwing up?
So when my brain goes blank.
What? I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I caught you and
what?
I won't have to sit there and go,
Try to get him
"What
out
was
of here.
his name again?"
Walk in the other room and try to get him
here.
and call him.
There you go. Okay. I gotta put Corbin up here. All right, Corbin. Good evening, Corbin. N6.
Milo.
Charlie, Alpha. How is it going today, and how's your Tuesday going? And welcome to the.
You guys should check into the net.
We gotta change hats from the great outdoors. Oh boy, sometimes it's hard. Go ahead. Welcome.
Well, good evening, Bob, and everyone on the net. Corbin here in K6EGG out here in Costa Mesa, California, where we have well, the weather station says cloudy skies, but it's clear to me.
We get a weather report.
And a very good day today. I must say, had to take a trek out to Van Nuys, take care of some business, but got that done.
Van Nuys from Covina is a long way.
And,
I mean, physically it's not that long away, but it's long in traffic.
And put my name on the log here. And now I'm going to take the elevator downstairs and get off at 80 meters and run in to check in with some folks over there. But then I'll be right back up to monitor on the net here. So anyway, thanks for doing the net, Bob. We definitely appreciate it. And we appreciate all that you do for the Papa system. W6CJX and 6CAA.
Well, thank you, Corbin. I was gonna either today or yesterday. I was gonna try to jump in and say hello.
Wow.
Heard you on there, and
well, okay.
There's just everybody else comes on too. So I thought, well, I'll just listen.
I guess you guys don't want to listen to
this.
this.
To say hi.
Got a net going on tonight on the Papa system. I was actually going to try to get on, but I don't think so. So that way I can say at least I made a contact.
Pretty cool. Always great to hear you. And let's see if Tom's out there. K6EGG. Are you, how's it going? What's going on with you? Welcome.
I think I'm going to go down to 80 meters. I think it's open probably by now. It's 8 o'clock. It might be open for business. I'm in 4th place now, not even trying. Where's Dustin at? Where's the shark? Dustin, you got to get those numbers up, brah. Harris County, Texas. That's Joe's County, isn't it? No, that's not Joe's County. He's not in Houston. Other digital modes. Are those fake modes as well? I don't know. What county are you in? Whenever I see the county, I'm going, oh, that's Joe's County. And I'm spacing. Oh, you're in Dallas County? I thought you were in a different county. $80-meter contacts. You get it? Do we get any special points for 80-meter contacts for that FT8 battle? And I think I just need Delaware for FT8 on 80 meters, that is. And I'll be hitting all my states. Let's see how I'm doing. So I'm almost at 200 on 40 meters. A little 175, 176 on 10. So I'm getting it pretty good. Interesting. It's interesting that the Southern Hemisphere doesn't have any readings there. That's very strange. Do I have this guy in 80? I do not. Dallas, Oregon. Only multipliers are 6 and 10 meters. Oh, that would explain why I probably did good, because I was on 10 meters all day, because I'm working my way down. Maybe, but there's no readings or anything for South America. It must be a... error somewhere, like I'm getting on my uploads. Four points, first contact. For on the band, on this band today, okay. When's the happy hour? Happy hour schedule. Oh. So that's in the afternoon. So where am I at on here? I'm not anywhere. I'm probably down like in the 60s somewhere. I don't even know where I'd find myself. Oh, so it's early in the morning for me. Oh, look at this ad ham. Oh, I'm 41. I don't know what that means, but okay. That looks just like my what's it called? Roth IRA chart for the year. I'm not new in the chat, but well, say hello. VE9AE from New Brunswick, Canada. Nice to see you in there, buddy. Well, I'm here to make contacts. Let's see if there's any FT4 on 80 meters. Doesn't look too promising. You know what I haven't been on in a while is, yesterday I was actually on 60 meters. Let's see what we got here. If I haven't gotten you on 60 meters, I would love to get you on 60 meters. Does 60 meters count for the FT8 battle? I know it doesn't count for Logbook of the World contest. FT4 is a multi. Yeah, I was on FT4 because I wanted to cruise. The main reason why is I wanted to bust through a bunch of contacts at once, because I could do a lot of contacts in an hour on FT4. Let's see if I can get him. Do I have him already? I have him on 30 meters. Let's get him on 60. I don't know how I'm going to get 250 contacts on 60 meters. That was supposed to go up 5 minutes ago. All the way to Salt Lake City, Utah. Oh, we got a Falcon 9 launch here coming up. Oh, boy. What was I thinking? Once again, don't forget to, if people are just jumping in here, there's a pin message up there and a, what do you call it? Poll question. Yeah, it's happening in like 5 minutes. I'm going to pull it up. Actually just got pushed. It got pushed to 8:38 my time, which is in 17 minutes. So they are not starting their live broadcast. So let me know, because so I can bring it in. We'll bring it in live. We'll listen to it. You guys know I like space stuff. I'm bringing back FT8. Okay, another. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I don't know. That thing is not catching views. Some of the stuff I do, it catches views, and some of it doesn't. I don't get it. Like, shorts do really good. I think I'm going to get, okay, here's my goal. So I could tell you where I'm at on that, actually. I'm glad you guys brought that up. So let's take a look at that. So I already got it on here, but I want to get it across the bands, and I want to get it across the bands on phone. So on phone, I'm almost at 85. That's not that bad. And look at Scott right there. It beating out Dustin, of all people. So my plan, I'm going to try to do a pod on Friday. That's my goal. And I'm going to try to do it because I'm going to try to do it late in the afternoon so I get 2 days worth of QSOs. So I'm going to try to fix 2 problems. So I got a long ways to go on 8 meter and 17 meter for my 12 days of Christmas, or 12 days of QRZ. 80 meters is going to be hard. I'd love to make a contact with you guys, but it's getting rougher and rougher to meet that goal. I am trying harder. But I also have to work. I got a lot of time off next couple weeks. And I'm going to try to do a POTA with somebody in Florida. Hopefully someone's bringing their gear. I'm not bringing any gear with me because I'm kind of bookending a trip. So yeah, I know. I got at least 9.5 years before I can completely retire. That's at minimum. I could slow down in about 4.5 years. Yeah, Tim's bringing his gear, so I'm gonna connect with some folks out there. I'm in kind of I wouldn't call it a group text, but I'm in a text with a couple of different people, trying to figure out some timing on some stuff. I will, but my problem is I got too much noise on these bands, and 40's dead. 40 was dead before I even started live streaming. So I'm working on the digital side of things. I have maybe you can connect with John there. N0URB. He was a very nice host for me. He had everything I needed. I would like to send him a nice gift. And I was even hungry, and he's like, I got food. Here you go. But I had a little stomach thing going on then, and I didn't want to use the facilities where we're at. Let's see if SpaceX is live yet. My throat's starting to, like I said, my throat was having some issues. SpaceX is not live yet, which is not good. Weather is favorable. The classic, you guys saw some of the video. The classic was there was this lady, I don't know, she was wearing white, I remember. I don't think it was shorts, but she was like, oh, she almost ran into the bathroom, and then both me and John looked over at her with she walked right out. She was in there for 2 seconds. She saw the grenade on the ground in there. It was definitely blown up. You know, I really like working single sideband voice. I don't like calling it phone over at the parks. So my plan is I'm going to go maybe Saturday, but Saturday has to be early, or Friday late afternoon. It'll be Saturday morning or Friday late afternoon. Saturday, I'll make more contacts, but I won't be able to do the late afternoon one because I have personal plans Saturday night. That was funny. And even John, I didn't even say anything to John. He came out. He's like, whoa. That was good stuff. That was a lot of fun. I wish I had 2 more hours up there just to enjoy it. And because right after I got off the stream was a rush to try to get everything back in my car to get back into work. I like FTA, but my lord, it has taken over everything. I miss. I've never done. I think I did PSK one night. Yeah, things change, man. I mean, back in the day, CW was the big thing, and then voice came along, the digital came along, the digital this came along, and now free DVs. I don't know if free DV is popular. But I had some guy yell at me because I said I was going to go to the digital bands, and it pissed him off 2 times ago when I was on. It's pretty sad. Just remember something. It's your hobby. You can do whatever you want. You can try to get people on CW. You can try to get people on PSK 31 or whatever. I think that's what you said. I like FT8. For me, I had a ton of emails and texts to go through today. And I was on my computer and remoting into this computer here all day long. And it was fun. Before JT65 and FT8, you could tune down the band and hear all sorts of digital modes. Now it's just FT8. You could try. Yeah, well, things change. And you know what? Maybe in 5, 10 more years from now, there'll be some FT16 or something, or FT2. I don't know. I'm sure that the number behind it means something in the binary world of some sort, but I'm not going to get all technical on you folks about that. Let's see if SpaceX is live yet. That is not a good sign. By the way, I just drove by this thing 2 nights ago. This is Hawthorne Boulevard right there. Working a little 60 meters tonight. I think were you guys around the night the meteor shower was going on? I think I made some PSK 10 meter contacts with Dustin, I want to say, right? I think. Oh, look. How does that work? How does that work? I wasn't even. Let's see here. I thought I made a PSK reporter. PSK with him. Oh, it's MSK 44. That's what it was. Okay. I landed 2 days ago at HHR. What is that? What is HHR? And that was at night. Nope, still not live streaming. Ooh, look at that guy's satellite dish. No, that's not his. I was like, whoa, look at that guy's dish. Oh, Hawthorne? Sweet. Well, welcome to FT8. And it looks, are you in Las Vegas? Dude, I have to drive to Inglewood. I hate that drive. That's worse than driving to Beverly Hills. Come on, I'm waiting for them to launch. Let's see if anybody else is showing them. The weather looks good. Everything's green. Oh, they pushed the time again. So we got another 20 more minutes. You have to hear me ramble. So this won't be up. This doesn't come up to like 10 minutes before. So we got another few more minutes. Come and get me on FT8. Did you see Elon when you're there at Hawthorne? He flies into there, I'm guessing, right? I don't hate, like I said, I just miss. No, I get it. I understand. I appreciate people's comments on here. This is why I'm doing this. I want to know what people are thinking. And if anybody new is jumping in here, don't forget to hit that pin message. I'm having trouble. Some nights or some days when I put up videos, they just go through like no tomorrow, especially shorts. and even live streams. But for some reason, the video I just put up on Saturday is not hitting at all. I think they're getting a new one. I think they're getting a 747 or something, I hear. So 60 meters is starting to die out. I wonder how 30 meters is doing. Generally, when 30 meters goes, or 60 goes, 30 goes. Just trying to make some contacts on 30. And I think tonight's launch, I was just looking up right now, it is actually a GPS satellite launch, or multiple GPS satellite launches. One launch, multiple satellites in it. Don't know how many. Does anybody know how these bands work straight line from space to Earth? You talking about Starlink? Oh boy, good luck. I'm not a tester. I can barely get this stuff to work. See if SpaceX is live yet. No. What OS am I running? For me? 15.6.1. I need to upgrade, but I'm afraid. Bad things happen when I upgrade. Although the last upgrade I did on my streaming computer wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm running Tahoe without any issues. It actually seems to be a lot smoother. Tahoe is not bad. Mac, I haven't seen it. Wow, yeah. I'm not a big what happened to your message there, 671? I'm not a big software guy. I try to use the stuff as long as I can before I have to upgrade it, unless it adds some sort of stability or something to a program. Because generally things get messed up. Like the last time I upgraded, I can't get on my waves files don't work anymore. They just pushed the launch again. Now it's at 11:53 p.m. or I should say 8:53 p.m. for me. So another 13 minutes. So added a few minutes. This is right at their end of the window tonight. They are working an issue. So this launch may not happen. This launch was already supposed to happen 2 minutes ago. So though, we'll see what happens here. VE3RA coming on in from Ontario, Canada. I've been seeing you on advance tonight. The launch is in Florida tonight on the Space Coast. That's pretty good. The only way I'm getting my DXCC if my 80 meters, I get a better 80 meters antenna. I had Chick-fil-A for the second night in a row. It was basically leftovers from last night. And it's not doing well with me right now. We're about 11 minutes from launch now tonight. I'm looking for any more updates. I might go back. I'm going to go back to 80 meters. Made a couple contacts there. I haven't seen Kim in the chat for a while. K6YYL. Jason, nice to see you in there. KQ4UEI. I just returned the radio after being off the air for 5 years. I have 6B TV ready to. I don't know what that is. Got to get my HO. So if they're going to go live, oh, here we go. We're going live. Here we go. I apologize. I didn't know what that was. So I'm going to lose my FT8 screen now because I'm pulling the feed off the other computer.
Welcome to the GPS 39 launch webcast. SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket is currently awaiting liftoff from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Hello everyone, my name is Zachary Lupin and I'm an avionics supply chain engineer here at SpaceX. Tonight we'll be taking one of the U.S. Space Force's most advanced GPS satellites to orbit, GPS-3 SV-09. Falcon 9 launched 11
just
national
one,
security
oh.
missions back in
I thought it was
2025,
multiple.
and tonight's launch will be our second national security mission of this year, with several more on this year's manifest for the NRO, the Space Force, and the
What's
Space
up, Ben?
Development
Nice to see you in there. We're about to ready to watch a rocket launch from Florida, Space Coast.
Back in December of 2024,
Not in California tonight. I think they got one coming up on
which
Sunday night.
U.S. capabilities to rapidly deploy national security satellites. And following that mission in May of 2025, we launched a second accelerated mission with GPS-37, preparing that satellite for launch in less than 3 months. Now, this type of mission typically requires a 2-year planning cycle.
I'm hoping to see one in Florida next week, or in 2 weeks.
After tonight's mission, 9 of the 10 GPS
I saw one sort of. Me and Seth tried to watch one.
Launching all but one of them. Now, here's an image of the GPS-39 satellite that teams encapsulated into Falcon 9's fairing ahead of arriving at the hangar at Slick 40 in Florida last week. Now, this mission also marks the fastest national security space launch turnaround,
we can hear
with
it.
Launch occurring
it's
just
probably about 10 miles
41
away.
days after we were awarded the contract, a new record for accelerated launch capabilities. As for the launch vehicle, this will be the 5th flight for the Falcon 9 booster supporting this mission, after launching KF-01, which deployed 24 Internet constellation satellites for Amazon, IMAP, a NASA
good
mission
there,
to
Jason.
map the
Yep.
boundaries of the heliosphere,
What's up, Ted?
a recent national security mission,
You're getting in here late tonight.
NROL-77, and one Starlink mission. At T-minus 7 minutes and 20 seconds, the range is green, and we are on track for an on-time liftoff at 11:53 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, if for any reason we are unable to launch today, a backup opportunity is available tomorrow at 11:34 p.m. Eastern Time. But for now, weather is good, with a less than 5% possibility of launch weather constraints. So with that, let's meet the rocket on the pad.
There we go.
The Falcon 9 rocket supporting
Little
stage
more
mission
than
is a 2-stage rocket designed
6
for the
minutes and
reliable
30
and
seconds
safe
away.
transportation of satellites, cargo, and people.
Yeah, I'll be on
Starting
tomorrow
from the
night
very
too.
top
I
of the
will
rocket,
not be
we
on
have
Thursday
the
night. I am
fairing.
working.
The fairing is a protective shell that houses
I wasn't
all
planning on
payloads,
working, but I
shielding
just
them
got
from
called to work.
aerodynamic heating
I gotta
until
take
the
it.
vehicle is outside the Earth's atmosphere. And the shape of the fairing contributes to Falcon 9's overall efficiency, helping to reduce drag during the rocket's ascent. Once in space, those fairing halves will separate and fall back to Earth, where they'll be recovered by one of our recovery vessels to be refurbished and reused on later flights. And speaking of which, both fairing halves on today's mission.
Stage 1 RP1 load is complete.
And good call out there for RP1 load. And speaking of which, both fairing halves on today's mission are flight proven.
At the 6-minute mark now.
For their second time tonight. Right below the fairing is Falcon 9's second stage, which possesses a single Merlin vacuum engine, or MVAC, with a larger engine nozzle optimized for operating in vacuum. And below the second stage is the black carbon fiber interstage, which is where that MVAC engine is housed.
Yep.
And below
let's
that,
go.
we have the first stage, or booster, that is fully loaded with about 1 million pounds of liquid oxygen and RP1.
Million
Now, the first stage makes up
pounds.
the bottom 2/3 of the vehicle and has 9 Merlin.
Once we get down to the 10-second mark, I'll lose my my mug here. Let's let it go.
And as I mentioned earlier,
this is on the
will be making its 5th flight
on the
today.
East Coast there in
About
Florida.
2.5 minutes into flight, the first and second stages will separate, and the booster will make its
Titusville,
way
I
back
believe,
to
is
Earth
Cape
to
Canaveral.
land on our drone ship, a shortfall of Gravitas, which is currently stationed in the Atlantic Ocean. At T-minus 5 minutes
Well,
and
they
18
said,
seconds,
I remember them
weather
interviewing.
continues to look
There's
favorable,
a
and teams
documentary
are
in
tracking no
SpaceX on YouTube. I'll have to show you guys eventually. I have it saved somewhere.
Now coming up next,
And
the countdown
and in the video, in the documentary, they have an interview with Elon. He's sitting
the TE is that large structure you see
around his
standing
like
next to the vehicle.
they got all the parts from a blown up space Falcon 9,
structure next to the rocket.
and he's like, yeah, we're gonna land these things and reuse it. And the guy interviewing with chuckled and said, you know that's not possible. And he just looked at him. He's like, no, we're going to do it. And I'm surprised I haven't seen that video more. I've only seen it like twice. But the determination look on his face. In fact, I think they barely had enough to launch the third time. And they had to use some parts that were actually blown up in the second launch.
Those clamp arms help stabilize the second stage during fueling and prevent
So you
movement
type
high
in
winds. And once they're
exclamation
open, the rocket will be
point.
fully
God,
free
I
at the top,
said that
but will still
wrong.
be held down half
Space,
base.
weather, space, the city
And you
without
can see
the
those
state.
clamp arms opening around the top
So
of
just
the
like
second
this.
stage there on your screen. Now, you may also hear the TE called out as the strongback, though strongback is just one of the components of the
Oh, no
TE,
space. I'm sorry.
and it does a lot of heavy lifting as it rolls Falcon 9 out onto the pad, raises it vertical, and stays connected to the rocket through the final seconds before launch. It provides fuel, power, telemetry, and command connections between ground systems and the vehicle.
We're about 3 minutes and 30 seconds away. Got 20,000 or so people watching, at least on this
with those
feed.
clamp arms fully open, we can now see the strongback reclining away from Falcon. Now, at this stage in the count, both stages are nearly fully loaded with about 1 million pounds of propellant. And that includes rocket propellant 1, or RP1, a highly refined kerosene, and liquid oxygen, or LOX, chilled to roughly 300 degrees below zero. Now, the first stage will finish.
You can hear it breathing in the background as we cross over the 3-minute mark before launch.
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
And there's that call out for completion of Stage 1 LOX loading. Now, looking ahead in the count, at the T-minus 60-second mark, Falcon 9 will enter startup. And at that point, the rocket's onboard flight computers will take over. And from there on out, the countdown will be fully autonomous. And then just inside of T-minus 2 seconds, the 9 Merlin 1D engines will ignite. And once they're at full power, Falcon 9 will lift off from the pad and begin its climb to orbit.
And at 1 minute in, we'll be going supersonic.
At T-minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the range continues to be green, payload remains healthy, and the team is still tracking no issues. Coming up shortly.
We're pretty much a go. They were working an issue, which is why I got delayed a couple times as we roll past the 2 minutes before launch here. T-minus 2 minutes. Can hear some data leaking into their microphones. You can hear it there.
Stage 2 LOX load is complete.
And there's that call out for Stage 2 LOX loading completion. Falcon 9 is now fully loaded with 1 million pounds of RP1 and LOX. Now, coming up shortly, we'll hear that call out that Falcon 9 is in startup. As a reminder, that is the point in the count when the autonomous flight computers will take over the launch count.
Launch closeouts.
And good call out there.
About 1 minute and 30 seconds, 90 seconds left.
Take over the launch countdown, and both stages will pressurize for launch. Afterwards, we will then wait for the final go, no-go from the launch director for today's mission. So we should be hearing that call out for Falcon 9 startup in just about.
So I'll lose my mug at the 1 minute, at the 10-second, and then about a minute in, I'll put myself back in, just in case something big happens. I don't want my face on here. So you never know what could happen.
Exciting news there that Falcon 9 is in startup.
It's very
We're now
exciting.
just waiting for that final go, no-go from the launch director for today's mission.
We were talking about you earlier, Scott. Craig has nice cat video or cat
And there
picture.
you heard it. The LD is go for tonight's mission. So let's sit back and watch as Falcon 9 takes the GPS
see if we can hear
satellite to space.
See if we can hear the data noise again.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
They're
4,
it's GPS satellites.
2, 1, engines full power, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go GPS 39.
Here we go.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Chamber pressure nominal.
45 seconds till supersonic. About 30 seconds or so till supersonic.
At T plus 30 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has successfully lifted off from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Now, in just a few moments, we'll be throttling down the engines in preparation for Max Q, which stands for maximum aerodynamic
We're about
pressure.
10 seconds away from
Falcon 9 power and telemetry are nominal.
And good call out there for nominal telemetry.
4,
Max Q is the point at which the rocket experiences the greatest amount of stress as it ascends through the Earth's atmosphere.
Nope.
Now, the vehicle is also pitching downrange.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
I was off
when
by
the vehicle
7
is pitching
seconds.
downrange to go from vertical to horizontal, the first stage is performing a maneuver known as a gravity turn. Now, the booster does this by gimbling its engines very slightly so that the vehicle slowly becomes horizontal.
Where's some video?
And there's that call out for Max
We're
Q.
not seeing the video from the thing itself.
Now, the rocket typically needs to go 17,500 miles per hour horizontally in order to avoid being pulled back down to Earth and get into orbit. And you can track our progress to orbit by watching the left corner of your display that's showing the vehicle's velocity and altitude. Now,
MVAC, chill.
Now, coming up next, we're going to have several events happening in rapid succession, and we should hear all of these called out by Mission Control, starting with main engine cutoff, or MECO, then stage separation, and then SES-1. MECO is where we shut down all 9 M1D engines on the first stage, followed by stage separation, which is where the first and second stages of Falcon separate from one another, and second engine start 1, or SES-1, is when we light the MVAC engine on the second stage for the first time. So keep an eye out for these events happening back-to-back just about 20 seconds from now.
That's weird. I haven't seen any. Oh, there we go. That's the first video of the actual rocket, from the rocket. We'll stick with this till the first stage lands on the drone ship out in the Atlantic.
Main engine cutoff.
MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
Poof. There she goes. Bye. Light it.
MVAC ignition.
And there we heard confirmation of that series of events, which again were MECO, followed by stage separation, and then SES-1. Now, coming up shortly will be fairing separation. Once the vehicle reaches the vacuum of space, the payload fairings are...
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
And good call out there. Once the vehicle reaches the vacuum of space, the payload fairings are no longer needed and will be jettisoned away. And as mentioned earlier, we'll be attempting to retrieve these fairing halves again once they fall back to Earth.
That's amazing. They catch those things in the air now.
We're expecting that call out for fairing separation in just under 10 seconds from now.
Yep. Yeah, lights are out there. Poof. There goes the fairings here.
Separation confirmed.
And there you have it, confirmation of fairing separation and a beautiful view of the GPS-39 satellite. Now, we're still in the first
Those will be
MVAC
connecting to
burn
your
on
car
the second
shortly.
Stage, and this burn should
And
last
your
for
phone.
another few minutes.
I thought there'd be lighting off multiple ones tonight, but I guess not.
Now, the next milestone coming up will be the first stage entry burn in about 2 minutes from now. Now, today, Falcon 9
by the
is
way, Nate,
performing
we're going to get
burns
crushed
in order to
tomorrow
land. The first
in
burn,
after
known
hours for
as the entry
Tesla
burn,
stock.
will slow down the vehicle before hitting the denser parts of the Earth's atmosphere. And without this burn, we'd only be using the atmospheric drag to slow down Falcon 9, which would add extra stress to the vehicle. Following that entry burn, shortly thereafter, the booster will initiate the landing burn, which will slow the vehicle down before touching down on our drone ship.
Plus, it's a little bit late, too. It's, midnight there? It's better after sunset?
Now, when Falcon 9 fires up the center M1D engine for reentry, the vehicle will be flying through Merlin's exhaust, which deposits a layer of soot onto the vehicle's surface. As a given booster becomes more and more flight proven, that soot layer will build up more and more on the surface of the rocket.
Both vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
It's amazing how routine they made this happen. It's such a quick time.
Now,
and keep in mind, here's a fun fact. SpaceX started the same year that the bullet train in California started.
And from time to time, when the booster is on screen, you may also
they haven't
see
laid
light
any
up
track.
coming
They haven't
from
laid a
the
foot of track in the California
gas
bullet
bursts, which will
train
help
here
with
here in California. We get the same thing here on the West Coast. Anything after like 8:30 or about 3 hours after sunset, we won't see
until that entry burn
anything
starts.
other than orange. And the orange is only for the first stage.
You can also follow the relight of the engines via the graphics at the bottom of your screen. Should be hearing that call out for entry burn.
It is amazing. It really is. People take it for granted.
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
But Elon doesn't know what he's doing.
And there's confirmation of entry burn startup on the Falcon 9 first stage. Now this burn is set to last about 30
Hello from
seconds.
Chicago. I hope you're warming up there. I don't think you are, though.
Final burn and landing.
Here we go with the landing here. Anytime? Not anytime. We still got a minute or so.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
And there's confirmation of entry burn shutdown of the Falcon 9 booster on the left-hand side of your screen. Now, next up for that booster will be...
Vehicles continue to follow nominal trajectories.
Nominal?
Good call out there. Now, next up for the booster will be its landing burn, and we'll be attempting to recover this booster on our drone ship, a Shortfall of Gravitas, which is currently stationed in the Atlantic Ocean. Concurrently, we're also expecting shutdown of the second stage MVAC engine, which is known as Second Engine Cutoff, or SECO-1. And we're expecting that SECO-1 callout to occur just a few moments before that landing burn starts.
Once again, I'll be dropping the feed after the landing of the Falcon 9 there. And to your point, I think a lot of people that know what they're doing, I think they are a little bit nuts. They have to be, to think ahead and be it, and to be that brilliant.
Another series of nominal callouts for both the Falcon 9 first
They said he could never do it, and he did it.
Stage 2.
And I'm a huge space guy. I remember hearing that he was wanting to land the rocket and use it again within 2 weeks.
Just a few moments from now.
And I was like, no, there's no way. And then he did it. I think the fastest they've done it is like 14 or 15 days turnaround.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Howard Hughes, yes, I agree with you. Here we go.
Of MVAC shutdown of the second stage engine on the right-hand side of your screen, and landing burn startup of the booster.
Nominal orbit insertion.
Landing lift deployed.
There goes the drone ship. There we go. That's just amazing. And you saw that the Chinese tried to do that a couple weeks ago, I think, and they couldn't do it. So props to the folks over at SpaceX that make this happen. Basically once a week or more. I'm thoroughly impressed with the ease of it. And I'm still on FT8 on 80 meters. Though I was not able to play with the screen on here. See if I can get anybody new. But everybody said wouldn't be able to do it. They said in the summer months, and I forget the reason why they can launch. Because something about the air density is different. I don't know. For Utah, remember me. I'd like to get you. But Tesla stock's going to get crushed tomorrow. We'll probably be below 300 by the end of the week. All right. It's after 9 o'clock here in Southern California. I wasn't for sure going to come on. I don't know if you heard a little bit of raspiness in my throat, but one of my tonsils is like humongous right now. And I had to take something to get it down enough so that I can push out some words here. But But I plan on being back tomorrow, not Thursday. Definitely at some point on Friday. Definitely at some point on Saturday and Sunday. So I appreciate you guys watching tonight. Watching the launch with me. You guys know I love the SpaceX stuff. As of now, I would really like to be at the SLS launch. They've moved around the date so much that I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'm on still FT8 on 80 meters. Yes, still there. Just because that screen's gone doesn't mean I'm gone from there. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But I'm going to be in Florida for about 5 or 6 days coming up. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch some sort of launch when I'm out there. But anybody just jumping in, a couple of things. If you guys can leave the stream going, if you have it on your TV in the background or something, I'm losing some hours here. My viewed hours are going down. You just leave it on. Maybe I'm gonna play some FT on FT8. I'm gonna play some Weather Channel for some party music there. But I appreciate everybody watching. And don't forget to hit that pin message if you can. Looks like 74% for FT8 is real ham radio. So that's good. You should drive, then you'll ask me. Where you at? Oh, man. Neck. You guys hear that crack back there? Thank you very much for being in here. Oh, near Pensacola. Yeah, that's a little bit far from Orlando, though. That's right. I remember. And we have the Blue Angels out by me. Well, if you want to call 3.5 hour drive out by me, they're out in their western home out in El Centro, which is past the Salton Sea and past Palm Springs. I've been out 3 or 4 times to watch them do their first performance of the year out at the El Centro naval base out there with my dad. I went with my dad twice, and I went with my brother-in-law once. I wish I could see him. I don't see him here, because that would be a new DXCC for me. So anyways, my throat's really starting to hurt. I'm going to get out of here. Enjoy the Weather Channel. Leave it up as long as you can. I'll probably leave it up for about 30 minutes or so. So take care, everybody. And hopefully see you tomorrow.
you.